So tonight we're changing the propeller on one of the charter boat. It has 4 propellers, about 42 inch, and one propeller got damaged. The boat is in a constant use, goes from charter to charter. So right now at night we have the window of opportunity to replace the damaged propeller and get the vessel back in service. It's going to be the dive operation. Propeller is about 300 pounds, so we have to remove it, float it, lift it back on a boat, and drop new propeller, float it, line it up with the shaft, and install it back on a boat, make it safe so the boat can operate tomorrow early morning. Good news today. So this propeller, which is on the floor, it's a new propeller we're going to install. And a couple weeks ago, we actually installed new propeller. We removed the damaged propeller from port side, which is over there. And luckily the same propeller got damaged. And that comes with the great news for me, because when we reinstall the propeller under the water, we don't put it on a shaft in that great force like a shipyard. So I'm very relieved that today we have a good chance to actually pop the propeller from the shaft without actually big struggle. And that's the main part of the operation. Pop it off the shaft, and then everything else is a manual labor, but we keep moving forward. So we're starting the job with the great news. I'm excited, and we put some propellers on.
The Staten Island Ferry docks. To New Yorkers, she's home to millions of commuters, a welcoming host to tourists, and home to the famed Staten Island Ferry. The force of the wakes and strength of the currents underneath the surface make navigating these waters challenging. Working in them is the job of one man, one known only as Z. His work is like that of a skilled surgeon, but even some of his patients require a second visit, like this charter vessel with a damaged propeller. With only 2 of the 4 engines working on the vessel, fixing it immediately is an urgent matter, as the chartered vessel needs to be up and running before daybreak. Like a skilled surgeon, Z is always on call. His work is well known, and he's highly regarded and respected amongst his peers. No pun intended. It's been said, if Aquaman had a mechanic, his name would be Z. Time is of the essence, so Z and his crew work quickly to prepare the new propeller. To start, they'll use a customized propeller lift bag. Designed to be inflated while Z is in the water, it'll give him greater control and precision as he installs the new propeller. Each clamp and rope attached to the propeller are crucial and must be precise in their placement and measurement. A simple miscalculation could slam the propeller into Z, causing serious injury or even death. The force of the wakes hitting the vessel and the strong currents underneath are challenging, but when the Staten Island Ferry leaves her docks, her force is strong enough to pull Z underwater and away from the vessel. One mistake, and the 300-pound propeller will sink. The risk is imminent. However, it's just another day at the office for the man known as Z.
So we got the propellers changed. We got the broken one completely out. This boat has 4 engines, and 2 main engines are actually doing most of the work, and one on the port side, the propeller is like irreparable, so we were able to remove it and install the new one in. It went pretty smooth. There was a couple challenges. As always, the current was quite heavy, and there was a lot of movement on the boat with the wakes, but the great team with the boat, where everybody was assigned to a specific tool, specific task, actually helped the operation, and it was a success. So I'm very excited about it, and the boat is ready to go for another charter starting tomorrow morning.